Hi, everybody. You can't see me, but I can see you. Yeah, I had to put the poo picture up because I was not really um I wanted to stream tonight. It's Stardew Sunday, and I know that I missed last week's, and I think I missed the week before too, for various reasons that we don't really need to get into. But I was fully prepared for today. Well, at least I thought I was. And yeah, it kind of all went wrong. So I did what I always do on a Sunday when we're having an actual stream, which is to go onto Stardrop so I can update all of my mods. And before, I used to make the thumbnail ahead of time. Like, we would be done on a Friday night with a stream, and then I'd stay up late Friday night into Sunday morning making the thumbnails for the week. But lately I've been just doing it as we go because I've been so inconsistent. So I was doing that. I updated all of my mods that needed doing. It wasn't a ton. It was maybe like 7 or 8. And then I went into the game to take some screenshots to make the thumbnail. And in going into buildings to get the shots that I wanted, we had some cutscenes, and normally that's fine because I don't save that day when I'm taking the screenshot. So I just skip over them, and so I'm not spoiled on anything, and then we can look at the cutscenes together. Well, today we had like 3 different cutscenes that I came across in trying to get the shot, and none of them worked. They all crashed. They all had error messages that I've never seen before, and that I need to research. I need to look into what happened. I don't know if it was from the updates that I did today. I don't know if it was a problem that we had waiting to come. But yeah, it was not acceptable because, as I've said, to me, for this mega modded playthrough, the most important thing to me, the thing that I want to experience the most, is the cutscenes, is the relationships, the everything. As far as that's concerned, it's not so much the mechanics, although it's really fun to show those off, but it's more the relationships, the characters. And in fact, today's stream was going to be about moving towards getting married. So obviously, relationships, guess what? Relationships are important when you're trying to get married. Who would have thought? So I knew that we were coming close to the 8 o'clock deadline, and, which was crazy on my part to let it wait that long anyway. So that's absolutely my bad to make it wait that long. But yeah, it wasn't going to happen tonight. So I was like, okay, well, I still want to stream. I absolutely want to stream because I have an announcement at the end of the stream that we will get to at the end of the stream. Let me move this over a little bit. It's not centered, and I find that troublesome. There we go. That's better. And we will get to that. So I was like, well, let's do Fields of Mystria, and specifically Fields of Mystria is going to tie in with that announcement that I'm going to make. I specifically thought, well, if we can't do Stardew like we're supposed to until I research what went wrong, let's do Fields of Mystria. Well, I booted up Fields of Mystria to get a thumbnail for that. It wouldn't load at all. It would not, the game would not open. I would, go to Steam, click on Fields of Mystria, and then it would say Fields of Mystria launching, and nothing would happen. And so my first thought was, well, maybe there's a problem with those mods. Because I don't know, maybe there's something out of date there. Maybe MOMI. If you're familiar with MOMI, it stands for Mods of Mystery Installer. It's like SMAPI if you're familiar with SMAPI. It's basically the Fields of Mystery equivalent of SMAPI. So I just I just uninstalled all of the mods because I was like, well, I want to start with a clean slate. It's kind of impossible to start with a clean slate with a mega mod to start do playthrough because it's like, well, we're here for the mods, but Fields of Mystery, we're not there for the mods. I love the mods. I don't think I could survive in those mines without the mods, but we don't need the mods to play Fields of Mystery. So I just uninstalled all of the mods and launched the game again, and it still was not launching at all. It would not launch. So I did, you know, what any good IT tech support would tell you. I turned off the computer and turned back on again. With the mods off, and started the game again, and the game started. The game launched, rather. But I couldn't click on any buttons. I couldn't get into any menus because for some reason with Fields of Mystery, I have 3 monitors. I have like a tiny little monitor that I have the chat on. I have my main large monitor, and then I have a smaller touchscreen monitor that is technically my primary monitor, but it's much smaller than my main monitor. So I always play the game on the main monitor, and then the smaller one has the touchscreen for me to be able to do things. So for some reason, Fields of Mystery always wants to go to the default monitor, which is the small one. So I was trying to just move it just so I could see better to get the thumbnail, and I couldn't click on anything. Nothing would happen. I think at one point I managed to get as far as seeing the display settings, but I couldn't click on them. So yeah, that's where we are at this point. At the time that I got to that point, it was probably like, what time is it now? It's almost 10 now. Oh, Jesus. There they go again. It was probably maybe 9:30 at that point, because I was already like, well, I think we missed the 10 o'clock deadline, but we didn't. Hello? Can I please? No. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. I want to... Can I delete that, please? No. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. We have an ad for one of those scummy AI bot things that I can't get rid of on the screen, so enjoy that. But anyway, yeah, so that's where I am right now. I could not get those 2 games to work. I probably could have kept hammering at something. We probably could have played DDV. I'm sure that would have worked, but at that point it was just like, I don't know. So, I didn't even get as far as making the thumbnail for Fields of Mystery. I did make the thumbnail for Stardew. Hopefully I can get it fixed by next Sunday and we can play Stardew. And hopefully I can get Fields of Mystery working by the time we play that. Now, hi Judy. Let's see if I can get Judy on this. Oh, get Judy on the screen. There she is. Oh, there's the girl. There she is. There she is. There she is. Oh, there she is. Hi. Hello. That's just my eye. I have the poop in front of me because I still am not dressed. I still have not showered because I've spent so long trying to get those 2 things to work. And again, if I had picked a 3rd game, maybe I could have gotten that to work. Oh, the other thing is Bug Snacks. Bug Snacks, I don't think that I'm going to be playing that again because I was going to surprise you. I was going to surprise Bugs specifically with finishing Bug Snacks on stream, but my save file is gone. It's gone on my PC. It's gone on my Steam Deck. It's gone. It is completely gone. And now I didn't want to spoil the ending for myself, but I did find like a full playthrough of Bug Snacks on YouTube, and I kind of scrubbed through to see where I was. I feel like I'm like 5 minutes from the end, so I'm not starting a whole new playthrough just for that. I'm so sorry. I feel like my Bugsnax playthrough, it really was cursed from the start, wasn't it? Because the first time we tried to play it, the computer crashed, or we lost the internet. Something happened. Something happened where the stream crashed. And then, oh, we lost power. That's what it was. Yeah, we lost power. And then we played a little bit on stream and I did like it, but then I had my my little hiatus and we didn't finish it. So I am sorry, but I don't think that I will ever play Bugsnax again, because I just can't bring myself to go back and play all that again. So yeah, that's 3 games down. So yeah, that's where we are now. What I was talking about earlier about, oh, I wanted to do Fields of Mystery, since we may or may not be doing it on Thursday, because the reason why I absolutely wanted to stream tonight, apart from the fact that I just wanted to stream tonight, I absolutely wanted to stream tonight because I wanted to announce that tomorrow night we will be playing the Coffee Talk Tokyo demo, because the game is coming out on Thursday and I want to play the freaking demo. I mean, we started Coffee Talk in October, and then, you know, it took me that long to come back and finish it. Well, we finished it, but then we didn't play Coffee Talk 2 until, what was it, March? Or started in March. We finished it last month. So I really want to play the demo. We're going to play the demo tomorrow. And then when the game comes out on Thursday, we can still play Fields of Mystery if I can get Fields of Mystery working. But if it's not going to work, hello, Diamond Stingray, how are you? Welcome in. How's your evening going? I hope that you're having a better evening than I was. But yeah, if you guys still want to play Fields of Mystery on Thursday and then we can play Coffee Talk Tokyo on Friday, that's fine. It might not be an option now to play Fields of Mystery on Thursday, but I hope I can get it fixed by then. That would be great. But I just don't know. I don't know what's going on. So, yeah. That's the main reason why I wanted to stream specifically tonight, besides just wanting to stream tonight. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. I don't have my face showing because yeah, I was planning on streaming tonight, but I got so bogged down in everything breaking that I'm gross. I feel gross. So yeah, that's it's just a quick little chat. You know, I wanted to get everybody on the same page, and yeah, it's a bummer, but what can you do? So I'm going to spend the next several hours researching these error codes that I got from Smappy and trying to figure out what on earth is going on with Fields of Mysteria. Yeah, it's annoying. It's just more, I'm disappointed that we're not playing a game tonight, but it's just more annoying than anything. That it's just like, I don't know I hate not knowing what a problem is. If I knew what the problem was, yeah, it would still be annoying, but it'd be like, okay, I understand. But this is just like, what's your problem? What's going on? I don't know. So I'll work on that tonight. I hope. I can't imagine, but then I can't imagine the problems that happen tonight. I can't imagine that we're gonna have a problem with the demo. I can't imagine that we're gonna have a problem with any other game. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there tonight. So the big thing that I'll finish on is to reiterate that yes, tomorrow night we're going to play Coffee Talk Tokyo. Of course, on Wednesday we're going to play DDV as always, and then on Thursday we will either play Fields of Mysteria or Coffee Talk Tokyo. It depends on whether people just want to go right into it day one, or if it's gonna work. We'll just see. But that's the plan. So Thank you all for letting me just jabber away with my silly little problems. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening. And I didn't even have a snack. Didn't even get as far. Actually, did I? Oh yeah, I had dinner. I had dinner. But I didn't make a snack. Didn't even think of a snack because it just all happened. So I hope that you all have a wonderful rest. I hope that you get some good snacks. And until next time, good night.